Hi, welcome back to the Angular and Spring Boot CRUD tutorial. In this video, we're going to make a delete request from Angular application and we're going to delete the expense object. So let's begin. Let's go to the Visual Studio Code and let's go to the expense.service.ts file. Let's define a service method for deleting an expense, and I'm going to call this delete expense, and this is going to receive the expense ID as a parameter. I'm going to call this ID, which is of type number, and this is going to return an observable of type any, and inside this we are going to return an observable. So we're going to make use of this.http client and we're going to make a delete request, and to this we're going to pass the base URL or the get URL. So let's take a copy of this, copy this and paste it, and then we're going to pass one more parameter which is response type and which is text. So let's save this. So now we have the service method to delete an expense, and all we need to do is we're going to call this method inside our TS file. So before that we need to create a button inside the add expense view template. So let's go to the add expense view template, and just below this submit button we are going to create one more button, and I'm going to add the text delete, and I want this button to be visible whenever the user is in editing mode. So for that we're going to add an Angular we're going to make use of the Angular structural directive to add a condition. So star ng if, and we're going to access the expense ID, expense.id. So whenever the expense ID is available, then only we are going to visible this, or we are going to show this delete button, and we are going to add a click event. So click event, and we're going to call the method which is delete expense, and to this delete expense we are going to pass the expense ID. So I'm going to call this expense.id. So just like how we are accessing the description and amount, we're going to access the expense ID as well, expense.id. So now let's go ahead and define this method inside our TS file, add expense.component.ts file. Scroll down and let's define a method delete expense, and we're going to receive the expense ID as the parameter ID, which is of type number, and inside this method we are going to make use of the expense service to call the service method this dot expense service dot delete expense, and to this we are going to pass the ID, the expense ID, and then we're going to subscribe to that method, subscribe, and this is going to return a response or the text. I'm going to call this data. We don't want to do anything with this data, we don't have to assign it to anywhere. So let's toss it to the console. We can see what is it is printing in the console. So log console.log and deleted response, and we're going to print the data. And finally we are going to navigate back to the least expense page. So for that we are going to make use of the router to navigate. We call the navigate by URL method this dot underscore router dot, we're going to call navigate by URL, and we're going to pass the slash expenses. So let's save this, and we will also save the view template. So let's save this, and all we need to do is we have to test our work. Let's go to the browser and let's reload this, and we have two records as of now. So let's click any one of, before that let's go to the add expense, and you can see now we do not have the delete button. Okay, so let's add a record. Let's say I bought iMac and it's around 1 lakh, and click on this add expense. You can see now we have 3 records: furniture, monitor, iMac. Let's try to delete the furniture. Let's go to the edit, and you can see now we have this editing mode, and you can see now we have this delete button. So let's click on this delete button and see what do we get. So when I click on this delete button, you can see the furniture has been deleted from the list. Okay, let's try for one more record, which is iMac. So when I click on this edit, we will be in the editing mode, and let's delete this and okay, some reasons it is not deleted. Let's actually investigate it in the inspect element. Something, okay, delete response expense is deleted. It has been deleted, but still we didn't get the list has not been refreshed. Let's try for one more record. Let's close this and let's actually refresh this. Okay, it has been refreshed. Okay, which means the record has been deleted, but it has not refreshed in the UI. So let's try for this last monitor, edit, and when I click on this delete, it has been deleted. I don't know why that has been happened with that. Let's try for adding a few more records and see whether is there any problem with the Angular or is there any problem with our implementation. I'm sure it is not wrong with any Angular, something like that. Okay, let's try for that. Add expense, and let's add TV, and its amount is like 8,000 and some description. Add expense, we have one record. Let's add a few more records. Okay, now we have 3 records, so let's try to delete one by one. So first let's delete the middle one. Click on this edit, and when I delete this, it has been deleted. And when I click on this TV, it should delete. Yes, it is deleted. When I click on this last one, VVV, let's delete this, it should delete. Okay, so now it is deleting. I think there might be some problem with that like record when we are deleting that one. Okay, but as of now everything is working, and this is completes the tutorial. The whatever I have promised, that is completed, but still I'm going to add a few more features to this application, which is searching and sorting. So before further adding the searching and sorting, I would like to add a styling to this application. So let's use the Bootstrap and let's add a styling to this application so that the application looks nicer, so whenever someone sees. So let's add the Bootstrap styling in the next video, and after that we will continue with the 2 more features, which is searching and sorting. So that is coming up in the next video. I will see you in the next video.